Okay, part two, we are back. And so what I have done is I've taken my transfer gel and I put it on the two fingers, my transfer foil. I'm sorry, I had this little cheetah like print. And I had a little trouble getting it to quite adhere all the way like it should. Still not quite figuring out what I'm doing wrong with that. I cured it for, I believe it said for 2 minutes. And then I put the transfer foil on there and I took my little silicone stick and I flattened it out as best I could, and I lifted it up and some of it still didn't come off totally, but that's okay because we will let that go. I am using my Glam and Glitz monomer, my Mia Secret Clear, and Mia Secret Rose, and this is off-white and clear little gold glitter. That off-white I got from Stay Ready Nails system. It's called Lauren's Light. You can find her on Instagram, Stay Ready Nails Academy. And so what I'm going to do is make these to an ombre, and then I'm going to clear coat them with the clear acrylic. And here we go. So like I said, I'm just making this an ombre. To be very careful, trying to keep it off of the skin, and if you get it on there, just wipe it off with your brush or your nail or orange wood stick, whatever you want to use. It's such a, these nail beds are very narrow, so that's the part that makes it a little difficult. Luckily my brush isn't too big, but yeah. Just pushing that bead up to the cuticle, but not touching it. And then brushing it down so we can get that nice pretty fade. I just got that one all on the cuticle. And the gold that's on the pointer and the pinky is Glam and Glitz. Let's see. Glam and Glitz Gorgeous Gold is what it's called. Gorgeous Gold. I've had that one forever. And I just want that to blend in as if it was a colored acrylic underneath there. This is my first time kind of going over the transfer foil as if it was acrylic. I've seen it done online many times. I said I'm going to try it, and so I'm trying it. And now we're just going to go over the top with our clear acrylic powder. We're going to encapsulate that. And you know, we encapsulate so that we don't ruin our design. So whether you have glitter or foil or colored acrylic, you want to be able to file without risking filing the design or the color away. So that's why we go over it with clear. Not sure what that is, but it's got to come out. And we want to go around the cuticle to make sure it's nice and neat and that it's not on the skin. And we're going to do the same thing to the ring finger. Oh, I was about to get the pink. We don't want the pink, we want the clear. Push back to the cuticle, hold the finger down. We're just going to pull that, wipe our brush off, pull, wipe. And you have to move your hand or your finger around just like you would on a client, because you want to try to look at it from all the different angles to make sure you have enough product to make sure you have your thickness where you want it. Because this is a practice set, I'm not going to worry about the apex, and because these are on the shorter side, I'm not going to worry much about the apex and building it up, because I don't think my practice hand is going to be doing anything that could cause breakage. And remember, the nail goes all the way back here in the nail well, so you can press down. That's what I've been doing, pressing down on that nail tip underneath there to help keep it steady. Same thing when you start to file. It's going to be very important when you're filing. Keep it from popping out. All right. And we're just going to add just a little bit more over here on this tip. I forgot to do that. Wipe our brush down. Remember, I'm leaving the thumb. I'm not going to do the thumb. Take my brush into my monomer, and I'm just going to swoosh it around. And I'm going to clean it right here on my paper towel. Make sure I got all the acrylic out of it. And we're going to set that to the side. Cover everything up as best you can. Because if you're clumsy like me, you might spill something. And we're kind of letting those dry as well. So I'm going to start shaping, but I am going to start with the pinky and the pointer because I did those first, so I know those are dry. Another way to tell if your nails are dry and ready is just take the nail file and just kind of tap, and if you hear that sound, you know that they're dry. Or take your nail and so remember, we're going to hold back here in the nail well to keep it steady. At the same time, we're kind of pulling that back with our finger, and they're just so tiny. I think that's the hardest part about filing these. They remind me of my daughter's nails because her nail beds are very tiny as well. And we're just going to start shaping these. And probably going to do most of this off film because I don't want to take up too much time. I don't want this video to be too long. So we'll be right back with part 3.